So where am I going to put discipline? You got to be able to find all these different things in your mind. Oh, I can put discipline right there. If your life is not organized, and your life being everything around you.
Because it's on such a knife edge.
That's right. And people don't get that. Your mind has to always be clear. Discipline's in there, organization, everything is in this right spot. That's why I meditate 2 hours every single night.
What does a morning look like for you at the moment? Have you got a routine of some kind?
Yes, I run every single morning. So that's
what time are you up? When are you waking up?
I'm up about 5:30. So every morning starts with a run. And that's because that's the one thing I hate to do more than anything in the world. So that's like my cup of coffee. And I'm all about armoring yourself. So the second you leave your house and the second you open your phone, the second you do any of that shit, you are now letting in poison and cancer. So I make sure a lot of things you can't avoid. So as I get up, I start to armor plate my mind and body. Like a person's going to war, you put your body armor on. That's what I'm doing on that run. I'm waking up and I'm giving myself all this armor. So when I come out in the world, now look at that phone, I'm ready. I'm not waking up late. I'm not rushing around. I'm not disorganized because I know I'm going to get hit in the fucking mouth. There's an art to getting hit in the fucking mouth. And that is why these things are important. You have to wake up and you have to give yourself belief. You have to give yourself confidence. So it starts with that run. So after the run, I come home, I eat something small.
How long's the run typically at the moment?
Nowhere under 12 miles. So 12 miles is the minimum.
And what are you getting that done in? How long?
It depends. Right now I'm running heart rate. So I'm doing like 8:15s, 8:30s because I'm retraining right now. Because
what's that? Is that zone 2 for you?
Zone 2.
Yep.
Because of the leg surgery I had. So I'm going back, starting from scratch. So anywhere from about 1:30 to 2 hours, I run every day. Mm-hmm. So
you're fasted on the morning?
Yes.
Up, straight out?
Straight out.
90 minutes to 2 hours of running, back,
yep. Eat, and I'm in the gym. So, and then after that, to whatever's on the plan for the day. That's how that works every day.
Are you still doing your stretching? Because you've got every 2 hours of...
Every night.
2 hours of meditation, 90 minutes to 2 hours of running. How long's the gym session?
Depends, 45 to an hour and a half.
Okay. Stretching, meditation, run, eat, gym.
What? Is there something I'm missing, Jennifer? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Forgot about that.
You cycle as well?
Yeah.
How long are you cycling?
It just depends. I do stationary bike right now a lot.
What are you using? Is it like a watt bike or something similar?
Yeah, something similar. Yep. So I put my bike on a like trainer and I cycle.
Yep.
At least 3 or 4 days a week I'll do that. So
that's your day. There is no room for anything else.
Yeah, there is a lot of room. So there's 24 hours and I use it all pretty well.
How's your sleep? What's your sleep like?
It's really good.
Okay.
It is now.
8 hours-ish, something like that?
7-8 hours. Yeah.
Well, you'd need to with this sort of volume.
7-8 hours.
And you're still doing your stretching stuff?
Every night.
So you've got a 4-hour block basically of stretching and meditation?
Well, no, that's all in one block.
You combine the two, right?
Yeah, that's all in one block.
Cool.
Yep.
That's one hell of a day.
It is. And it's been like that for 7 years.
But going back to what you said before about needing to cap success, you wouldn't be able to fit even 1/10 of that in.
Exactly.
If you were chasing down.
Exactly.
Yep.
That's exactly it. So if all that's fucked up, that's why I got to cap success because I can't put that in. And that's my growth factor. So, that's my human growth factor.
But where do you go to? You wake up on a morning, it's cold, it's wet, it's dark, you've got no cartilage in your knee, you've got shitty shorts, whatever it is that's the issue today.
Keep talking.
You've got these problems, right?
I need you to keep talking about what you were just saying.
It's warm on the couch.
That's
Your
it.
missus says stay in bed.
That's it.
It's comfy.
That's
it's cozy.
That's
You've got
it.
work later on. You had an argument last night. You're
That's
slightly
it.
hungover.
Because I know every motherfucker ain't going to do what I'm going to do. So this is how you level up. That's how you level up. I know there's a whole bunch of people with that right there. That fires me up. That makes me fucking happy what you just said. that brings joy to my life right there.
Why?
Because I know there's so many people that have the ability and just refuse to get off that couch, refuse to study a few more hours, refuse to go deeper, to go further. And that's where I gain the advantage. It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks. It's miserable. It's lonely. You talk about that you were kind of, lonely by yourself. I was the same way. And that used to hurt me growing up. Now I fucking thrive in that shit. That's the only place to be.
Well, that was one of the things that is so surprising about growing up through difficulty. So loneliness is one example, right?
Mm-hmm.
Growing up as a lonely kid. What you realize is a lot of the things that you feared or hated or were embarrassed about as a child end up being the genesis of the things that you're most proud about as an adult.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that you can work and thrive in solitude gives you the opportunity to be able to move to America and start a podcast, or
Mm-hmm.
decide to do Hell Week 3 times in a row, or it doesn't matter how long or dark the course is, you're just going to stay.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you were forced to be vigilant and to assess people,
Mm-hmm.
to work out what's going on when you became an adult allows you to detect the vibe and the energy of whoever it is that you're speaking with, and know that this person's someone that I want to hang with and this person's somebody that I don't.
Right.
All of the things. In fact, I would go as far as to say there's not one thing in my life that I see as a pure advantage that doesn't have a dark side to it that
Mm-hmm.
came about at some other point as well.
Right.
So one of the reasons that I spent so much time as a kid in my bedroom listening to audio tapes, because I didn't have anyone to play with, right? Only child, a little bit sort of unpopular.
Right.
So I'd be in my bedroom listening to audio tapes. We go to the library every 2 weeks and we take the tapes back and we get new tapes, and I bring them and listen to them again.
Right.
But you roll the clock forward 20 years and what's the 2023 version of an audio tape? It's a podcast.
Podcast. That's right.
A lot of the things that you love and value in yourself in adulthood
Mm-hmm.
are the light side of something that you were ashamed, fearful, disgusted by when you were younger.
Yeah. I mean, I think that comes from overcoming.
You know, they've been through trauma, they've been through hard times,
Mm-hmm.
but they keep breaking promises to themselves, and they're struggling to get off the couch, and they're having a pity party.
Mm-hmm.
How can they stop feeling sorry for themselves?
That's a difficult one, because you have to want it. You have to want to be better. And it starts off with, you have to have pride in yourself. You have to have pride in yourself. You have to have, there's something about you, whether it's your last name, whether it's just the smallest thing. You have to be proud of yourself. And if you have no pride in yourself, I can't give it to you.
Because you're always going to compromise. You're always going to fold.
Always. I'm very proud of myself. That's why when people said, you know way you can do better than Can't Hurt Me. Make up your own mission statement. What do you want to be in life? And once you do that, now you can work with somebody to get better. You can work with yourself to get better. But until you know what you want to stand for, you will always just be sitting down. You'll never stand for anything.
What's that quote? If you don't stand for something, you'll fall for everything.
That's it. It's a true statement.